Takže nevieme, že či tu už niekoho máme. Všetkých tu pekne vítame. Dúfame, že sa postupne poprihlasujete. Dajte nám vedieť, že ste tu. A my ešte počkáme pár minút, kým sa ľudia pozrú na to, čo všetko potrebujú, či všetko majú. Ešte to všetko zopakujem a necháme vám ešte chvíľočku, aby ste sa poprihlasovali. Takže pár minútiek. Milí priatelia, vítajte v našom živom vysielaní. Vidíme, že už ste sa zopár z vás sa už prihlásilo, už ste tam. A výborne, toto som chcela počuť, či nás vidíte, či nás počujete. Ja to začnem, perfektné. Ja to začnem asi tým, že ak by ste mohli do tých správ napísať, či máte pripravený svoj materiál na to, aby ste mohli s nami pracovať. Ak máte, stačí len, keď napíšete áno. Ak nie, ja ešte zopakujem, čo vám dnes treba. Ako vidíte tu za mnou, už sú pripravené krásne obrázky, veľa farieb a toto je to, čo bude John dneska ukazovať. Vy ale potrebujete A3, ideálne, aby ste mali 3 A3, výkresy, aby ste mali farby pripravené. Ja to tu tak jednoducho iba, jednoducho to ukážem iba asi na tom, že, a nie, John si to urobí. Farby budete potrebovať štetce, vodu, takisto budete potrebovať, neviem, ak si to chcete robiť pred sebou, tak nemusíte ani žiadnu laskovaciu pásku používať, avšak keď to chcete niekde si zavesiť alebo na okno dať, môžete aj tak, ak sa bude lepšie pracovať tak. Takže možno, že keď by som dostala nejakú spätnú odpoveď, dobre, we are ready. OK, ja to začínam po slovensky, ale teda dovolte mi, aby som privítala Johna. Takže John, can you please come here? OK.
Hello.
Takže dovolte mi, aby som privítala Johna. John je lektor angličtiny v našej jazykovej škole Class a zároveň je aj maliar a umelec z Írska. John má mnohé obrazy, ktoré namaľoval aj vystavené v galérii, aj v Írsku, aj takisto mnohé obrazy aj popredával. Myslím si, že dá sa to tak povedať, že je celkom úspešný umelec, z čoho sa tešíme aj my, lebo my sme teraz vlastne veľmi radi, že vidíme ho aj u nás v klase aj z trošku inej pozície ako len pozícia lektora. A to je práve tá výtvarná v angličtine, kde on dáva úplne inú pridanú hodnotu deťom. Deti, okrem toho teda, že majú angličtinu, majú zároveň aj kompletnú informáciu o tom, ako sa robia veci, aké, neviem, či sú farebné spektra, ktoré sa používajú. Je to odlevelované pre prvákov, druhákov, tretiakov, piatakov, čiže vlastne sa používa taká technika, ktorá je pre ten daný ročník vhodná. My dnes budeme robiť, ako vidíte tu za mnou, taký hrad. Budeme robiť tento hrad, ale nechám to už potom na Johna, aby sme to povysvetľovali. Ja budem keď tak niekde pomáhať a hlavne pokiaľ budete mať nejaký problém s tým, že nás nepočujete alebo nevidíte, prosím vás napíšte to, ja si teraz sadnem za počítač a budem tam príjmať vaše otázky, vaše nápady, podnety, ak budete nejaké mať. A ak bude aj problém s angličtinou, tak ja to niekedy preložím, pomôžem, lebo je možné, že niekedy to bude trošku komplikovanejšie. Takže verím, že sme pripravení. So we're ready, yeah?
Yes?
Okay, wonderful. So let's start. Enjoy.
Hello, everybody. Just for your own information, I didn't understand one word of that because I only speak English and not Slovak. So Libuš is here. She'll translate your questions that you send us. I'll answer them and she'll translate back again. So hopefully we'll have a very interactive and interesting class. And I hope everybody is ready. I think I heard Libuš talk about a list of things you need. So let's take a look at them. You're going to need some paper. Now I've got very big paper here. But if you have, this is A2, as you probably know, this is an A2 size. And that's an A3 size. An A3 size is perfectly fine. I'm using card, but card or paper is fine. I have a few black markers here. You don't absolutely need it. A pencil will do fine for this. I've also got my paints here. Now I'm using very good acrylic paints. And I've put them on this plate. I would normally use this, but it's not big enough. So I'm going to use a big plate with all my colors. So, does everybody know their colors? White. This is a lemon yellow. It's called lemon yellow. This is a brighter yellow. Red. Blue. Another type of blue. I like lots of different types of blue. And this is called hooker's green here. Any of these colors, as simple as you can, will be fine. And we'll use them all when we paint our picture. I also have some brushes. I have a lot of brushes. I have 4 brushes. And I have 1 bucket for cleaning my brushes and another for diluting my colors. Now, so, what are we going to do? Are you all ready? Have you got your paper ready? Have you got your brushes and your color and your pencils? I hope so. Now, let's take a look. So, have anyone ever seen this? This is called a color wheel. And can you see the way it progresses around like this? Let's just start with yellow. Goes from yellow to orange to red to violet and purple into blue into... Anybody know what this color is? We have a lovely word for that color. It's a mixture of blue and green and it's called turquoise. Turquoise. Into green and back to yellow. Now, funny thing about color is some colors look like they come towards you and some colors look like they move away. Which ones are which? Let's see. Red, orange and yellow look closer. They look closer. Green, blue and purple look farther away. Can you see that? And if we look at our picture, you'll see what I mean. See the way the mountains look farther away? They're blue and purple. They look farther away. And the castle looks closer because they're in this range of color. Red, orange and yellow. So they look as if they're closer to you. So when we're painting a picture, you have to bear that in mind. Keep that in mind. That blues, purples make your subject look far away. Yellows, oranges and reds make your subject look closer. Now, another thing to bear in mind today is this. The subject I've chosen today, this castle, I deliberately chose that subject because you can divide it up into basic shapes. What are basic shapes, John? Well, a square is a basic shape. A triangle is a basic shape. A circle is a basic shape. Rectangles, these are all rectangles, different shapes of rectangles, but they're all rectangles. Some are tall and thin, others are shorter, some are long. This is called oblong, like this. Now, here's an interesting one. What's this here? This is half a circle. It's called a semicircle. A semicircle. And this, here's a lovely word. It's called a cylinder. A cylinder. C-Y-L-I-N-D-E-R. A cylinder. What's a cylinder? Well, that's a cylinder. And that's a cylinder. A can of Coke is a cylinder. Okay, now can anybody tell me, take a look here, can anyone see a semicircle in this picture? There's one here, look. This arch is made of a semicircle and a rectangle, like this. There's a semicircle and there's the rectangle. Two basic shapes used to make the gate. This is the gate of the castle. Now let's look for some more basic shapes in the picture. The arch is made up of a semicircle and a rectangle. The windows are rectangles. The roof is a triangle. The roof is another triangle, and another triangle, and another triangle, and another triangle. All the shapes that go to make up the castle are basic shapes. Rectangles, squares, another square here, and another rectangle. And look at these. Here's the thing. I wonder who'd be the first to write in what these are called. Every castle has them. Most castles have them. Look, and they're little small squares like this. Does anybody know what they're called? I'll mention the name of somebody who can tell me first what they're called. Anybody know? Have we got an answer, Lebush?
No,
Not yet?
unfortunately not yet.
Maybe you can go on.
Okay.
And then
Anybody can tell me what these are. And look, they're all over the castle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. There's plenty of them along the top. There's some big ones, some small ones. And they're all around the towers. These are towers. This is the gate. Another tower, the roof, and two, what are they called at the top? Two flags. Two flags. And you can put your own name on your flag.
We have one answer, Attica.
Attica.
Mm-hmm.
Has to be in English. That's the rule.
Squares.
No.
Another answer.
While we're here, I'm going to put my name on this flag. This is John's flag. So there, you can put your own name on your flag, okay? All right. Now, I think we've done enough talking now for the moment. Let's have a go at drawing this. It looks complicated, but it's not. It's easy peasy lemon squeezy. What is it? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Wait till you see how easy peasy lemon squeezy it is.
Okay, then we have ethics.
No. Try again.
Try again, Sebastian.
It's a big long word and it starts with B.
Okay.
Aha.
I'll put it here. Starts with B.
Starts with B and it's a big long word. Now we'll put this down here because we may need to look at it again. Now we're going to start drawing our castle. wonder I think maybe we can bring our camera a little bit closer to the paper, okay? That's better.
Also the top is visible?
Move back.
I don't know. Okay.
Okay, good. So, we're going to start transferring our painting onto blank white sheet of paper. Where do we start? Where will we start, Libush? Will we start at the...
Ideally in the middle.
In the middle. Will we start here? What's this called?
That's the arch. Or
That's the arch.
semicircle.
And what? And what's inside the arch? What's this?
The gate.
The gate. Let's start with the gate. And here we go. Now, very simple. Let's go around like that. And that's the arch of the gate. I haven't completed it because there's a wall starting here. So, in the middle of your page, there's the halfway line. There's halfway, just below halfway, we draw our gate. Okay? Now let's put another line around that. Like this. That's our gate. Now, the reason I've stopped here is because there's a wall. See the wall coming around? We'll do that in a minute. First of all, let's put in a square. The square goes like that, over there, and down again. And up there. Can you see that? Now, we have to draw these across here. We still don't have a word for that. Will I tell you what it is?
Yes.
Will I? They're called battlements. Battlements. B-A-T-T-L-E-M-E-N-T-S. Battlements. And the reason they're that shape is because soldiers could hide behind them with their bows and fire their arrows at the enemy approaching the castle. So let's put in some battlements. Here we go. Up and down, and up and down, and up and down, and up and down, and up and down, like that. Fun, isn't it? Can you manage that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 battlements. You can put 6, you can put 8, you can put 10 if you like. Now, and on top of that, battlements, there's a roof. And that is a triangle. So let's put in the triangular roof like this. Now, is that easy so far? What do you think, Libush? Is that easy?
Yeah, I hope so.
You think you'll be able to do that? I think you would. Now, next thing. A rectangle. See this rectangle here? And it goes down here because this is, the castle is on top of a hill. Actually, let's put in the castle on top of the hill. And here. Now, let's put in the rectangle for the castle. And there's more battlements here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. See it here, here, and here. And this goes all the way down here like that. And this goes all the way down here like that. Okay so far? Now, 2 rectangles for our windows. 1, 2. It's a little bit wonky, isn't it? I think I might need my glasses. That's better. Now let's do this road that goes through the gate and comes right out this way. Let's do the road. See the way? It's narrow here and it gets wider and wider and wider as it gets closer. So let's do that. there's the top of the wall, like that. That's a little bit complicated, but just do your best with it. I'm drawing the top of the wall and the sides of the wall. And this goes like this. See that? That's our road coming up to the castle. And there's the side of the hill. Castle is on a hill, like that. Okay, now let's do our two towers. There are two towers on the castle. One, two small towers. And then there's a bigger one, and then there's a biggest one here. So let's do these two first. Goes up like that. That's just a big, tall rectangle. And another one here, big, tall rectangle. Like that. And then it comes out like an ice cream, and then up, like that. See it? And then on top of each tower, there's a triangle. It's like a big ice cream. And a little circular window. We do the other one. Up like that. And another rectangle for the roof. And another circular window. So we're talking about basic shapes all the time. Circles, rectangles, triangles, and arches, semicircles. Now, what's next? There's a wall that goes between the two towers. Let's do that. With more battlements, like this. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7 battlements. Can you see that? And here it is here. And this one has two circular windows too. Like that. And like that. Am I going too quickly? Now, let's do our big tall tower. Tall tower here. Goes up like this. And that's another big rectangle, like that. Then it opens up like that. And there's more battlements. See like that? And then it goes halfway down, it goes over this way. And then this smaller tower here. Goes up like that, and down. And this one has battlements as well. Like that. And a roof. And this one goes up a bit higher. Like that. Are you able to follow me? Will I wait for everybody? I know it's a bit hard. Now let's put in some of these windows. There's one big, tall, long window, one shorter one, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 windows like that. See like that? And this one is shorter, You can put windows wherever you like. You don't have to put them where I put them. You can put windows anywhere you like. See like that? More circular windows on top. And last thing is 2 big flags. And you can put your own name on your flag. Okay? And that's the castle. Done. I have to wait for Libush to come back to find out what questions you want me to answer. Now, the gate. Let's put in the gate. That's a big metal gate like this. And that's to stop the soldiers getting into the gate, getting into the castle. Do we have any questions? Can you keep up? I can't really see.
They can't
See if there are any questions
Okay.
or any comments.
Uh-huh.
Now, are you all able to keep up?
If you could speak a little bit slower.
A little bit slower, I will. Somebody wants me to speak slower. Any questions you have, you can write in Slovak or English.
And also slow down with the, we're just at the battlements.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
okay. Okay. So then they can now don't do anything, then they can do.
Okay.
Dobre, takže pomaličky si vy robte a my počkáme a prosím vás, napíšte nám do komentov, keď dokončíte toto, čo teraz John nakreslil. Keďže nevieme na tých hodinách, keď máme hodiny, tak tam deti vidíme, keďže robíme to cez Google Meet, tak tam deti vidíme fyzicky, čo robia, ako to robia, povedia nám, že ešte to nemám, alebo to mám, takže ďakujeme za spätnú väzbu. Nevieme, aký máme vek tam, možno, že môžete nám napísať, že aké deti sa pripojili a koľko majú rokov, aby sme aj my vedeli, že či máme ísť rýchlejšie, pomalšie. A takisto nám môžete napísať, že ako to zvládate s angličtinou. Že či John rozpráva zrozumiteľne, či mu rozumiete, alebo ešte má zjednodušiť jazyk. Pretože keď sme v triede, tak vieme, akú máme úroveň. A keď sme live, tak to nie je vždy jednoduché, hej? Keďže netušíme, aká je vaša úroveň angličtiny. Tak napíšte nám toto, prosím vás, do komentárov. A na bežnej hodine je to trošku aj o tom, že tie deti si môžu voľne nakresliť ten zámok v tomto prípade, ktorý sa skladá z týchto a týchto tvarov. Opäť, toto je, nazveme to úplne iná modelová situácia, kde vás prevedieme od začiatku až do konca celým hradom a nakreslíte si to spolu s nami, lebo je to ťažšie pracovať takto cez live vysielanie s ľuďmi, o ktorých prakticky nevieme toho úplne veľa. Takže čo by ste chceli nám povedať, napíšte do komentárov a takisto aj napíšte, keď budete s týmto hotoví, a aby mohol John potom pokračovať ďalej. Neponáhľame sa, kľudne pomaličky, máme čas a keď niečo nebudete dobre vidieť alebo počuť, napíšte nám. Idem sa pozrieť, sú tam tiež nejaké komenty. 10 rokov, 9 rokov. Dobre, vidím tam koment od Renáty. Kľudne si pomaličky pracujte. Neponáhľame sa. Čiže to, čo vlastne zatiaľ John nakreslil, toto je nejaká, nazveme to, jeho predstava. Deti môžu takisto, o tom aj umenie je, deti môžu takisto si nakresliť svoj typ hradu. O čo v tomto celom ide, je to, že John na začiatku povedal, že môžu deti kresliť napríklad kruh, rôzne tvary, hej, obdĺžnik, štvorec a tak ďalej. A to, čo nakreslil John, je asi možno na nejaké 9-10 ročné deti možno príliš vysoký level, ale oni si môžu urobiť svoj hrad. Takéto niečo je krásne, vyzerá to perfektne a keď to celé deti nakreslia, ako to má John, tak môžete si to asi aj rovno zarámovať potom. Tak je úplne OK, ak to nebude všetko v takomto krásnom, nádhernom a tie battlements napríklad, že to nebude úplne presne také 6 tam, 7 tam, ale napíšte nám, ak toto dokreslíte, ten hrad podľa svojho vzoru kľudne. Dobre? A my počkáme chvíľočku. Nechám to takto, aby ste sa mohli na to pozerať zatiaľ. So John, like I will run you through a little bit through the ages that we have. So
Okay.
we have 10 years, 6, 9, 8.5, 10, 9, and that's 10. Yeah, so mainly we have 9 and 10-year-olds. And I see now that people were saying slow down, slow down. So 11, so we're between mainly 7 and 11. See, 7, 11. Let's go shopping. And that's sometimes 6, and English is okay. Thank you very much. Okay, 11. Okay, that's great.
Okay, well, the way to simplify this is to think in basic shapes. Everyone can draw a rectangle, everyone can draw a square, everyone can draw a circle. Try and keep it to that, and it's a combination of those that makes the picture.
John, one question
Go ahead,
we
yes.
got. Like, could you show again how to draw the road? Okay, so
The
I'll
road.
yes, so I'll put it a little bit closer, like this now.
What's difficult about the road is it has a wall on this side and a wall on that side. But mostly, it's just one line going from the door all the way around like that. And that's the top of the wall. And this one, if you just do one line, it's fine. See, like that? That's all you really need. I've made it more complicated with the wall. You don't need to do that. You don't need to paint the wall as well. So, just one line for the road is fine. OK?
Dobre, takže ak by ste ešte niečo mali, nejaké otázky, kľudne sa pýtajte. A ako som už spomínala, vidíte, John mi ani nerozumie, ale nakoniec povedal presne to isté, že stačí, keď vy tam máte tie základné tvary, ktoré si na začiatku nejak uložíte a potom už môžete ten hrad aj dokresliť, môžete ho vyzdobiť, ale základ je teda používať tie tvary základné. John sa očividne intuitívne učí slovensky.
Okay, let's move on and do our river.
Wait a second, okay. Takže otázka je, že či viac menej ste dokončili, čo sa vám podarilo, takto, to dám naspäť, že či sa vám podarilo dokončiť už ten hrad. Dobre? Počkáme na vás, povedzte nám, či máte dokončený hrad. Let's just wait a second, because I'm not sure if they're finished with the castle yet, okay?
Okay.
So, let's give them some time. A medzi tým vám možno, že môžeme povedať to, že niektorí sú už dokončení, výborne, že tieto hodiny výtvarnej, ktoré máva John, tak sú zamerané na rôzne techniky. Ak by ste chceli vidieť viacej videí, ktoré John natočil počas prvej koronakrízy pre našich študentov, ktorých učíme výtvarnú, tak môžete ísť na YouTube stránku našej klás jazykovej školy a tam uvidíte viaceré videá, ktoré robil aj John. Tie robil väčšinou pre vyššie úrovne, čiže takí tretiaci, štvrtáci, piataci. A potom ešte naše dievčatá tam robili pre prvákov, druhákov a väčšinou sme tam aj vyrábali nejaké veci. Závisí od toho, že tie menšie deti lepšie fungujú možno s tvorením a vyrábaním a už tie väčšie deti takisto, ale tam sme už aj trošku pridali viac tej výtvarnej takej perse. Dobre, takže vidím, že máme odpovede, že ste skončili. Okay, great, let's go.
Okay, let's go.
I'm just, you know.
That's fine. Now, let's put in our river. You see our river? Winding through the hills like this, and it comes out this side. Okay? So, how do we do that? Well, we do the right side of the river first. This is the right side of the river. Goes around like that, a windy line like that. Okay? And then the left-hand side of the river is like this. It's like a ribbon going through the landscape like that. And it's wider here, and narrower here. And then it comes out the other side, like this. And behind the castle. See that? Now, let's put in our hills. These are mountains, and these are hills in the background. There's a hill. A mountain is higher than a hill. See that? One hill and more hills in the background. And here they are, in purple. Okay, guys? Now let's put in our mountains. The Tatras in the distance. Very high mountains. And it's winter. And what happens in the winter? The snow falls, isn't it? So let's put some snow on our mountains. Will we do that? Here's the snow. And this one. And this one. Put in another small hill here. You see the river? Winding through the landscape. Winding through like that. Do I need to wait?
Let me check. Neviem, môžeme sa... Ako ste na tom? Môžete nám napísať, či už sa vám podarilo urobiť rieku? Dobre? Napíšte nám do komentov. Počkáme.
Okay, are people ready to paint?
Okay, just a second maybe.
Going to get our colors and our paintbrush. What do you think, Liebe? Bush, are people ready?
I don't know, I can ask again. Môžete nám prosím vás do komentov napísať, že či zatiaľ s nami stíhate? Podarilo sa nakresliť rieku? Okay, we've got river finished. I am ready. Mountains in the process.
Very good. Mountains are done. Don't forget to put the snow on the top of the mountains. Because it's
Okay.
winter, isn't it? And the wind is blowing. You see the way the flags are sticking out like that? It means the wind is very strong. Okay, let's get to work. Now,
Can they use watercolors?
yeah, of course, you can use whatever colors you have.
Okay, maybe just can we do this again? Just so that they can see this again. OK, vrátim sa naspäť. Takže aké farby si môžete pripraviť? Aké farby vlastne John použil? Počkajte, aby som to... Kde som? Tu som. Takto. Dobre, ja vám to nechám chvíľočku, aby ste si mohli pripraviť farby. So that, because you know, you showed it at the beginning and now maybe so
Okay.
that they can. So let's go through this again.
White, lemon yellow, cadmium yellow, signal red, cobalt blue, cerulean blue, hooker's green. Those are the names.
Sounds wonderful.
And you can buy them in your local art shop if you want to have. They're kind of expensive, but it's really worth it.
Možno stačí, keď namiešate to, čo proste máte doma. Aj tak teraz John vám bude ukazovať, čo všetko zmiešate, ktoré farby potrebujete zmiešať.
And they come in tubes like that. Acrylic paints.
Môžeme
Acrylic.
im to... Vidno to dobre? Nevidno to? Vyzerajú takto tie farby.
Or you can buy small ones like that.
Alebo môžete mať aj takéto. Hlavné je to, aby ste nejaké farby mali. Dobre? Skúsime vodové, akékoľvek. Podstatné je, že teraz ich ideme miešať. OK?
Okay.
Your?
All right. Now let's start with our gate. We go back to the beginning and start with our gate. And here's our gate. We're going to paint it in red. Here we go. Oh, look at that color.
Huh?
Isn't that beautiful?
Okay, just a second. Ešte tam teda vidíme jeden koment, že jeden rieku má, druhý ešte nie. Myslím si, že keď trošku pomaličky pôjdeme s Johnom cez tieto farby, tak to bude vidieť a pomaličky sa pridá. Okay, so just slowly, because there is someone who hasn't finished the river yet.
Okay.
So just very slowly. You can
Okay.
go on, but very slowly.
All right. Let's put a bit more red on our gate and make it really bright. There's our gate. Big, bright red. Now, anybody know how do I make orange? Who knows how do I make orange? I need to mix two colors together to make orange. It'll be see who knows. Which two colors do I mix together to make orange?
No, napíše
Nobody
nám
know?
niekto?
Okay, we mix yellow and red. And look, we have an orange.
Okay.
Red and yellow makes orange. I'm going to paint this wall and this wall in orange. See like that? And the battlements too, in orange. Here, and here, and here. All the battlements along like this. In orange. And here, and here, and here. Okay, so we've done this bit. And here. Be sure to clean your brush after each color. It's important you clean your brush. Okay? Alright, let's move on. Now we're going to use some of this cadmium yellow for this tower, this wall, and this tower. So here we go. Over here, getting all the battlements. We can paint over the windows because I'm going to paint them in blue later.
Okay, just may I for a second, so while you're drawing, painting. A teda
Yes.
ešte ja sa pridám k tomuto videu, možno teda ešte viete, všimli ste si, že zajtra bude mať John art workshop pre dospelákov, kde to bude vyzerať trošku inak. Takže ak budete mať záujem a chcete vidieť, pridať sa k nám aj zajtra, tak je to o 5:00 popoludní. A na budúci týždeň si vymeníme garde, že ráno o 10:00 budú mať dospeláci v sobotu a v nedeľu o 5:00 budú mať deti. Budeme maľovať nové veci, zase niečo iné, tak kľudne sa k nám pridajte. Opäť urobíme eventy a aby ste mohli aj tie eventy kľudne pošerovať s kamošmi, tak zase nás nájdete tu aj zajtra, aj budúcu sobotu, aj budúcu nedeľu.
Now, I'm going to use a brighter yellow for the top, like this. We'll do the whole thing in the same color. Comes down here like that, all around in yellow. I don't think I've ever seen a yellow castle, but this one is a yellow castle.
Yeah. I mean, once it was new.
Indeed. There might be a yellow castle somewhere in Slovakia. If anybody knows of a yellow castle anywhere, let me know. I want to go and visit it. Now, so you see the different tones of yellow. This is red, then orange, then a cadmium yellow, and then the lemon yellow. If you don't have all those colors, it doesn't matter. It
Yeah.
can be any color. I just wanted to grade it like that.
And maybe you can recommend a nice castle to John, right? The one that
Yes.
is worth
What's
visiting.
What's the best castle in Slovakia to go and visit?
Yeah, and why also?
And why? I like Devon Castle. I have to say, this looks a little bit like Devon Castle when it was built first. Now, I'm going to put some orange underneath the battlements like this. A little bit of shadow. That. So it's just darker. There. And there. And there. Okay? So look at what we have done so far. Quite a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Is everyone able to keep up okay? Right, let's do,
There is a delay always.
some of our roofs. And I'm using a blue to do our roof. One here. And one here. And one here. And here. And the last one up here. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
on fire.
Now I'm also going to use the same color for our windows. So we have blue windows and blue roofs. And these long windows here, see them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Do you want to try some stained glass, you know, like John?
Oof, too complicated. I think we haven't time. And our circular windows in blue like that, because they have glass in them and they're reflecting the sky. Aha. See like that? Now I'm just putting the inside of that wall in there too. You see that wall? Another thing to remember is our flags. One flag. And two flags. One is yellow and the other is red. Like that. Are people able to keep up?
Hopefully they are.
Now I'm mixing a little bit of blue, a little bit of red, and some white for our road. See that? That's a nice color, isn't it?
A napíšte nám, ak náhodou by ste nestíhali. Dobre, napíšte nám, či ste OK, alebo nie, aby sme aj my vedeli, keďže teraz vás nevidíme, aby sme vedeli, že ako ste na tom a či stíhate. OK?
What's the problem?
No, nothing. I just asked.
Okay. So, white, blue, and a little bit of red for our road. I have a big brush. I can paint very quickly. You like that? Okay, guys? It's coming out very well, isn't it?
Coloring the castle. Okay. Some of them are still coloring.
Okay, still coloring the castle. We'll wait for anybody who's still coloring the castle. I think I put in the river. Let's put in the river.
Just wait, because they're still coloring the castle, still
Okay.
yellow, working on the yellow part. So just wait for it.
Who have we? Can you tell me some names?
Yes, some names. I can tell you we have. Give me a second. I need to scroll up. We have a Nikolka.
Hello, Nikolka. How old is Nikolka?
Nikolka is 8.
Hello, Nikolka,
She
aged...
even wrote it in English. I am Nikolka. I'm 8.
Hello, Nikolka, aged 8. And where does Nikolka live? Do we know? We don't know. Okay.
Okay, then we have Kristinka, 8.5.
Hello, Kristinka, 8.5.
Vicky, 10.
Hello, Vicky, 10.
In what town does John live in Ireland? That's a question we had.
Waterford.
Yes.
Waterford. I come from Waterford.
Okay, then I am sure that we have maybe Sandra there, hopefully.
Hello, Sandra.
Then, and then I don't know. So maybe we can ask for some names.
Let's ask for some names. Now I'm going to paint the river while I'm waiting. very quickly. And you can do this in one stroke like that if you have a big brush. Look at that river. Oh, that's the Va.
And Simonka is 10.
Who is 10?
Simonka is 10. There's
Hello,
a question,
Simonka.
John.
Yes.
So while you're painting, and very slowly you are painting, because they're
Yes.
still painting the castle.
They're still painting the castle, yes.
How do you like Slovakia?
I like Slovakia very much
And maybe
indeed.
what do you like here? You can tell them while you're painting.
The Tatras Mountains are simply beautiful. In Ireland, we don't have big tall mountains like that with snow. And I've never skied in my whole life. Isn't that just so sad? I had to come all the way to Slovakia before I can ski. The Tatras Mountains are beautiful.
And you know, you can tell
And
them.
nobody from Ireland knows about
Knows
the Tatras.
about, no.
I'm going to tell everybody in Ireland to come.
Oh,
to the
no,
Tatras.
don't. And you can tell them where in Tatras you've been.
I've climbed Banacek,
Baniko,
Baniko, and
You went-
Baranek.
Baranec,
Baranec.
in Żerska Valley, Żerska Dolina. Yes.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
beautiful. And we stayed at the Chata,
Żerska chata.
and we climbed the mountain. It was the best day ever.
Mhm.
I was just amazed at the Tatras. The Tatras are beautiful. And I've painted it a few times. I will show you sometime what I painted.
Yes.
And I'm going to go back and paint them again.
You can have a look at the video that John made, and there are his paintings on that video. Yeah, the one that
Of the
we made
exhibition?
for that we made for kids and for the adults.
Okay?
So I will send you the links, guys.
I'll send them a link to an exhibition I had in Ireland
Yes.
before I came here. Okay, this is some grass outside the castle in green.
That you should come to Kežmarok when you're in Tatras. And there is another one. I love Tatras too.
Yes, the Tatras are beautiful.
And what about castles, John? You
I
were
don't-
saying that you've seen Devin.
I've seen Devon, but that's all. That's the only castle I've seen so far.
So you see, tell John where he should go next.
Where is the best castle I should go and see?
So that Sebastian is saying, come to Kežmarok because there is a castle with lots of battlements.
Oh, very good. Let's do that. Now that would be fun.
Yeah.
Can I cycle there? Is it very far?
Oh, gee, yes.
It's too far, is it?
It's
Oh
like
dear.
300, what, 50,
Oh, you're young.
400k from
That's
Bratislava?
much too far. I might die.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Until you get there, you will be fit.
When I get there, I'll be fit. Yes. Okay. Is everybody? Will I move on? I've just done the road and some grass here, and the river. Oh, I must do this bit of river.
Oh, and then they are saying the Orava Castle, and true, that's
Orava.
like, one of the most photogenic castles in, I would
Okay.
even say, in Central Europe.
Do you have a picture of the castle of Bratislava castle that I did? Can you show them
I
that?
can
It's on?
send it, I guess.
Can you get access to it?
Maybe.
Did I put it up on?
You can send them the link, it's there. Wait, yes.
I did a painting of Bratislava castle recently. Libush is looking
Yes,
for it.
got it.
You got
I'll
it?
send the
Oh.
link.
Anyone can have a look at that if you want to. That's the wall, 2 walls on either side of the road. Now I'm going to do the hills. This is recorded, Libush, so they can see it
Yeah,
after.
after.
Okay.
As well.
So it doesn't matter if you can't keep up with me because the whole video is recorded, so you can play it again as many times as you like. So here's the grass on the hills. Just going very quickly here. And I'm using green and a little bit of lemon yellow.
Oh, it's okay, you can go slowly.
Okay.
Because then they will at least, have a finished painting.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it's very, not really hard.
I'm making this grass brighter. It's a lovely bright sunshiny day.
So how do you mix the colors? Can you show it to them?
Look, mixing some green and some of this yellow. See like that? Then on it goes like that. I have better paints. These are not watercolor. They are water-based paints, but they're not watercolor paints. They go on very nicely. Now, while we have time, Lebush, you might move the camera and show them the two figures that they can paint later. They'll be able to get these pics on this website. Is that right? Maybe you could explain to them.
I will do that.
Okay.
Yes.
And we can move the camera.
OK. Takže kým maľujete, tak vám ešte chceme ukázať. Tento hrad samozrejme potrebuje aj nejakých obyvateľov. A na to potrebujeme niečo takéto. John si to pre vás pripravil. Máme tu nádherného rytiera. Vidíte ho? Ja posuniem tú kameru bližšie. Takéhoto rytiera si môžete nakresliť, pretože ja tento obrázok postnem sem do komentárov, aby ste si ho mohli nakresliť neskôr, vymaľovať, vystrihnúť.
So they can print them out, paint them and then cut them.
A môžete si ho teda aj vytlačiť, keď chcete, keď sa vám nechce kresliť. A vystrihnúť. A potom John hovorí, že tento rytier a táto krásna hradná pani by mali bývať v tomto zámku. A môžete si ich potom, ako John hovorí, dať sem na jednu stranu a na druhú stranu tým, že si ich vystrihnete. Tieto obrázky vám pošlem takisto do linku. Dobre?
Now, do you remember our color wheel? And I told you that things that are farther away are bluer and more purple. So I'm going to add some blue to our green so that things look farther away. So we take our green, add some blue and some white. I'm going to mix it like this. And here's our hills in the distance. And it's a sort of a turquoise with white added. See that? You tell them no two paintings ever turn out exactly the same.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, they understand. You can tell them.
Yeah, you can explain. No two paintings turn out the same. Every time you start, you're starting a new journey with a new painting. So they don't look exactly alike, mostly because you learn things as you go. Now, our mountains in the distance. Using blue and white and a little red, because our mountains are kind of light purple. Here they are. Like that. And we leave the snow white. See that? Now I'm going to use this sort of color for this because these are rocks. The castle is on top of the hill, like that. Just get it in there, like that. Not to worry too much about it. Castle is up on top of a big rocky hill like that, just like Devon Castle. Don't forget your river, John. There's the river in the distance. Goes right around. Okay. Now the last thing to do is the sky. And for the sky, just going to mix blue and white. And I leave a cloud in the sky here. See that? Isn't that a lovely blue? And another cloud over here. And just paint around the cloud like that.
Dobre, a John, kým maľuje, tak ja vám ešte poviem, že keďže sa mi nedajú obrázky pridať do komentárov tohto live videa, tak som ich dala ako samostatný post na našej facebookovej stránke, čiže už aj krásna hradná pani, aj rytier sú pripnuté na našej facebookovej stránke ako samostatný post. Tam ich nájdete a tam si ich môžete vytlačiť. So I've told them about these two guys.
Okay, and they can send them. So they can...
They already have it, it's in the post.
Oh, really? So they can paint them and then cut them out and stick them in the front of their castle. I'm just going to work away here on this bush and make it more interesting. Big deep grass here on the
So you
on
can
the
tell them
hillside.
what you're doing.
Yeah, just adding more grass here on the hillsides. You see it? The longer you work on this, the better it'll get. And look, there's rocks in the water. Let's put some rocks in the water. There's some stones in the river, like this, you see? You see the stones in the river? It's not a very big river. And there's some waves in the water like this. Now our road is a bit clean. We need some mud on the road. And here you can see the tracks of a carriage. See the tracks of the carriage? Because when there were castles like that, everybody travelled by horse and carriage. Okay? And the stones in the wall, like this. Those stones are all different colours like that. And there's rocks on the mountain here. down like that. See that? And here.
Tu už sa fantázii medze nekladú. Môžete si to vyzdobiť kadečím. Je to úplne na vás.
So you can work away on it yourself, use your colors, and try and recreate some rocks here, some grass, the hills in the distance, the mountains with the snow and the sky. Don't forget to put your name on your flag.
Mm-hmm.
This is John's. Okay, now watch. This is a magic part. When we're finished, what I've done here is put some tape all the way around. And it's always fun to take off this tape at the last minute. You have a lovely white frame around your picture. I should have said this at the start.
It's okay, they can put it in the frame as well.
Look. You end up with a lovely white frame around your picture. Makes it very clean. Here. That nice? We leave it like that. I won't do the top one.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pity I can't see you. It's such a pity I can't see you all. I'd love to be able to see you all and say hello. But
Môžete nám svoje obrázky poslať do komentárov, to by bolo tak super, lebo John by strašne chcel vidieť, aké diela ste vytvorili. Takže nemusí to byť teraz, môže to byť aj cez správu neskôr. A ako to John urobil na začiatku, preto som aj spomínala, že si to môžete dať možno na sklo, na okno, alebo len tak na stôl. Vôbec nevadí, ak to tak nemáte, pretože ak si dáte obrázok napríklad zarámovať, tak tam budete mať krásne okraje. Ale boli by sme veľmi radi, keby ste nám vaše obrázky poslali do správy, aby sme ich videli a my ich potom postneme a môžete si spoznať svoje. Dobre?
okay, this is me without my hat. So, I hope you all had a good time. Did you enjoy yourselves? I had fun, and I hope you all followed along, were able to follow along, and you all learned something about shapes, about the use of color, and I hope you're going to be able to join me next week when we're going to do something completely different. Maybe I'll see you all then. What names did we have? We had
What names? Like different names. But anyway, možno, že v tomto bode by sme sa s vami teda rozlúčili, ale ako hovorím, napíšte nám do komentárov, ako sa vám táto prednáška, celý tento art workshop páčil, čo sa vám na tom páčilo, čo možno, že bolo pre vás náročnejšie, to sme videli, že musíme držať tempo s vami, to už vieme, že keďže vás nevidíme, tak musíme vždy počkať. A takisto nám môžete napísať nejaké tipy a triky na zlepšenie, ktoré by sa vám zdali vhodné, dobré. Je to nie vždy jednoduché, keďže máme rôzne veky. Vlastne sme teraz videli, že od 6 rokov až po nejakých 12 rokov to tam tuším bolo. Takže sme sa snažili, aby to bolo vhodné pre všetkých. Uvidíme, ako to pôjde na budúci týždeň. Kľudne sa prihláste aj na budúci týždeň a sledujte nás. A budeme veľmi radi, ak nám teda poposielate vaše parádne výtvory, lebo my sa veľmi radi pozrieme na to, ako ste sa s týmto všetkým popasovali. Takže ďakujeme veľmi pekne. John, come and say, we'll say goodbye together.
Okay.
And
Say goodbye for now.
thank you very much. Goodbye.
Thanks to everyone for joining us, and we'll maybe see you again.
Yes.
Okay, bye.
Mm-hmm.